What's up, guys? So I want to show you the Shinobi Feast spending, as people were asking me where my ingots went on the stream. So pretty much on Thursday video, I only bought the seals, and I was looking at it, and everyone was saying that pretty much this is the best place to get advanced level refines next to Treasure of the Sage. It turns out to be pretty much 20, 25 per advanced refine, which is really good. And by buying that, I also got myself another gold essence, which just makes it, I don't even know, 3 or 4 now. This is the second one from the Shinobi Feast, however, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be going for the level 15 life, because that is the last one I'm missing on the position 1 tool, or if I want to balance out all the other tools first before I go there. I really feel like I'd rather balance out because the 100 initiative will help out, but the 500 life is a decent increase almost. But I'd rather just go for getting all those purples and balancing everything out. So throughout all the days, I was just buying 5 seals, buying 10 advanced refine packs, which will have me settled for the next refine rebate, and is pretty much one of the best ways to get advanced refines, since there's only 4 days of Shinobi Feast. For 10k, you get yourself 400. Normally, in like other events, it would pretty much cost you double without good discounts. So to get 400 a month this way seems like what I'll be doing. I also want to stock up on cave keys, but I wasn't buying cave keys simply because there's, I don't know, I want to hold on to my ingots and coupons, but I do plan to do the cave key rebate. It's a matter of if I'm going to do 2,000 or if I'm going to do 1,000. But I always do 1,000 for sure. I really want to go the extra mile and get 2,000. So maybe on the actual cave key rebate, I'll go out and buy it. But for now, in case Edo hears and drops before the cave key rebate, I'll hold on to what I have left. And the Shinobi Feast recharge event itself was just really bad, so that's why I wasn't doing it. I was going to wait for red envelopes, which is also today. But throughout the next couple of days, funny thing is, the first day I got the gold essence from Shinobi Feast, and the second day was a red chakra rune pack, which Kapow ended up winning on the server. So it's kind of funny that happened back to back. But otherwise, this is also a good event to get. This is pretty much the only event, I should say, to get Susanoo Itachi frags. This is how I finished him. If you want to finish your Susanoo Itachi and you'll be spending, then you have to get him through the Shinobi Feast. Recharging is good for that. But if you're looking for coupons or anything else, don't bother with the Shinobi Feast wheel. It's only good for Itachi. Then I also ended up going through the Sunflower Covenant, which gives you coins for giving them flowers. And that's a whole funny thing that I'll be going over in this video past the Shinobi Feast stuff. So Sunflower Covenant is like one of the worst things that happened in a while, as far as I can remember. I wanted to finish the recruitment feedback, but I'm only able to get myself 20 seals from the 4 days, and I'll still be short about 30, with no events to buy them from. And I don't want to buy the full priced ones from the shop, so I guess I'll have to miss out on the rebate, which really sucks, but alright, so guys, the first thing I want to go over is the whole sunflower event, because this is ridiculous and it needs to get resolved. Like, this, we're not gonna stand for this. Because in case you don't know, I did post on the community aspect of YouTube, whatever, a few days ago when it first went up on the forums, and basically this Sunflower Covenant event has been bugged, and it is only showing local server rankings, but it is indeed cross server, and it has no information regarding the event being cross server at all. The only time you would have known this event is cross server is if you logged onto the forums and seen the post saying this event is cross server. That was like posted 3 days after the event started too. And I'm pretty sure it's highly illegal not to disclose information for any event that involves money when you're spending into. It has no information about it being cross server. Now, someone said that when this event was around in the past, it was local, but it gave a lot worse rewards. I wasn't around to see it before, so this was the first time I was seeing it. Now, I was not personally spending to reach the top rankings. I have no interest in Tobirama, but the stuff that you were getting was really good. It was giving you red chakra rune packs or orange chakra rune pack. And for the top 3, you also got breakthrough pill. So it was a very good thing. Now the thing is, with this event, you could take advantage of it if you're on a very dead server. My server is hella populated. You have 9 people who did over 10k, and the top 3 are already over 20k to 30k. So this would have been a very competitive spending rebate on my side. But on a dead server, you can easily get first place for just 10k to get yourself an Edo Tobirama, 100 frags too, which would place him like over a 20k value, with a breakthrough pill being like 5 to 6k, and a red chakra rune pack, which is probably like around the same. So it would have been like a crazy value for it. But if the game does not specify it's a cross server event, how could they just go out and make a forum post, apologizing and all that? It just screwed over so many people who recharged their own money and went for this, thinking they could get either of the top rankings. And the people who did get into the event won't even get any of these rewards because it's cross server. You don't know how much you have to compete against. And people could have super whaled on this thing too. So you just have no idea how much it even takes to win a top 10 rankings. And that's just beyond fucked up. There's nothing else to say about it. What makes it even worse is that they did compensate everyone for this, which is the best compensation I have seen from Oasis. Now, 20 meal Boku gifts, 2 advanced threads, and a lucky key pack. This is the most compensation I've ever witnessed with my own eyes. They have never done anything more than bond scrolls. As far as I know, like every other side but New York got a seal scroll for the last compensation, but we didn't. We got like 3 bond scrolls. So this is the best compensation they ever did, but this is not equivalent to 10,000 ingots, which adds up to $200. This is just a joke. This is like a couple hundred coupons at most. And all they could really do is say they apologize, and that's it. Now apparently they want to they basically want to fix the rankings before the event ends, as far as what I've seen on the forums. So the rankings might actually be showing crossover by tomorrow, but that already trapped everyone into the event, which makes no difference. And it still doesn't say that it's crossover anywhere on the rules, which I'm pretty sure it has to be said here. I also linked to Zama's thread on the forums, because a lot of people are like posting into it that players should get compensation, and everyone's posting their own rankings and their own stories. So like I can relate to how everyone is feeling right now. I could care less about what ranking I was going to get, but I assumed I'd be top 10 at least to get something. And everyone who would have wanted to get, it's like you should win something if you're on the rankings for local. I mean, this event should be canceled as a cross server for this week because you guys already screwed up, and keep it local. I mean, yeah, you're gonna flood the game with Edo Tobirama, but he's not really that much of a game-breaking ninja, I would say. At least not now. With Bond Mystery, he gets a lot better, but he still never really has that potential to be like, he's just, I don't know. I don't feel like he's a super god tier ninja at all. Like I feel like flooding the game with Edo Tobirama would not be as impactful as flooding the game with Angel Conans or Dataras or Shisui's like they've been doing. So yeah, I mean, if anything, getting the pill would be a lot better than Tobirama. But unless you don't have him, then it's cool to collect, and he does well. He does well in certain teams. You could even do a Tobirama blitz. So I'm not saying he doesn't have the potential, but there are a lot worse ninjas you can flood into the game that would really ruin the meta and how players fight each other. But yeah, it's a whole mess with the Sunflower Covenant thing. I talked about it on stream. I put the post on Saturday, so this was the only time to really get a video out on it. And I really don't have high expectations. As far as I know, we all got screwed for this, and there's really nothing else you can do. The entire events have been pretty poor as far as I can say anyway. I don't like the selection for this week. And yeah, like I was primarily going for Shinobi Feast, because at this rate all I can do is go for power, and it's not even in my best interest. It's not even like an interest or a desire for me to keep raising power. I just want to max out my position 1 because why not, and that's why I'm going for it. With missions itself, everything is really like high in price. And Sonata Sanin era is not someone I'm interested in until she drops, because that's like the next shady thing that they did. In China, they all dropped, all three of them, the Sanin era ninjas, and you were able to get a pack that lets you pick out one for free. And even if you didn't buy, or even if you didn't get all of them, they were around like 6 to 7k coupons or ingots. So we're getting price hiked, we're getting like debated, we're getting cucked and all this. Right now, all you can get is Tsunade, which was the best one anyway, but she's priced around 10k. Now, considering you don't have Hokage Tsunade, because she holds up between like 20 to 30k, a semi Tsunade that's as good, if not better, than Hokage Tsunade under 100 chakra is a very good deal. But, you know, it's like we're getting her completely out of order with different circumstances, and we do have our own schedule. Yes, this is a business. Like, I don't need to see these useless comments that people always post. I know how the game works. I've been around since day one. But, you know, it's just Edo Hanzo and so many other ninjas came like out of order. We're still missing Edo Hanzo, and I don't even know if they're gonna get Edo Hiruzen out at this point. They could just keep bringing out the other Sanins and delay him even further. So who knows what's gonna happen? But I really don't have much of an interest with the events this week. So spending on Sunflower Covenant wasn't even doing for it. I was doing it for a Shinobi Feast to get advanced refines and seals. But from this event, I'll probably end up picking up. I'm still unsure of what to go for. Like, I could keep going for 5-star Datara, get 10 frags by the time all the next couple of days are over. Could go for more Hokage Minato frags just to have 50, because I need to have 50 over 5-star for the breakthrough whenever that comes. And I'm still worried that when that breakthrough shows up, you won't be able to obtain his frags anymore. But I still just don't want to pick him up this event cycle, because I'm done spending. I done 10k. Oh, I done over 10k, like, and it's not gonna get me anything from the spending rebate. Plus, yeah, I just don't want to force anything more now than I have to. I'll prepare it for the future. Lucky Stars. It does have Edo Sorcery, which is a fairly reasonable price. I mean, rares used to be like 8k when he dropped. He's slightly lower at like 7k. But I don't want to buy him since I'll keep pulling for Madara. And I don't have the seals to pull for this rebate to find out if I would have gotten him, so I'll have to hold on to that. Hedon's been overpriced. Angel Conan is slightly cheaper this time around. Also, because of Angel Conan, I finally have a Great Ninja War fight for you guys. So tomorrow's video will be that Great Ninja War fight. It's been so long, and it's not that I don't do Great Ninja War, I don't try to record it. Often or not, my LAN just gets skipped, and it's really hard to get footage, but cross server is this week, so I'll do my best to record as much as possible. Since my spring semester for college is over, and all I have to do is focus on work now. But pretty much just getting Mount Miyaboku gifts from there. Konoha Gift Shop. This event just popped up out of nowhere, actually. This event is new today. I don't think I've seen it. Now, this event is good. This is also another place. No, this is not there. Never mind. Thought it was the other one. This actually has special seals packs. But it's still not as good. You get some shitty fragments, like 1010, Chunksum is here. They brought out the Hashi. I honestly don't remember the last time I seen Konoha Gift Shop. It's probably been months. I really don't remember seeing it back. Or if it was there, it didn't have these books anymore. So they brought back the books. It also has deluxe charm packs and level 5 Magatamas, which is actually not bad to get, but yeah, Battle Armor Panic Buy. So I am probably close to halfway to 8, and I don't want to spend into it. I don't even think 10k would get me this. And since this event cycle already went pretty poor, I just don't want to go anymore. Even if it would get me to 8. Sunflower Covenant, yeah, this event needs to fix itself. But rank 8 will get 600 threads towards 9, which eventually I want to get that Tobirama. Gift packs, Joni Metal Renew. Red Envelope, which I did the 20k recharge. Alright, Great Plates. Now, the Great Plates also showed up. This event is here basically because of the whole screw up with Sunflower. They gave us an extra event. It only lasts for 3 days though. So you can get yourself like 60 keys, and it has Shisui frags with Hashirama, which is nice. They put Hanabi out. They put medium refines. I think it was still here before then. But the purification protection runes are gone, so they're not gonna be putting out protection runes anymore. It's so fucking stupid how ridiculously hard it is to get protection runes if you're not buying them full price. It's just a joke at this point, but let's just hope I get some seals. I actually did get at least 1 or 2 seals. So, this event, it's good to get whatever it gives you, but man, they really have to take away protection runes. Like, that shit was the best way of getting them. The full reward is Raikage, which as much as I want to get a Raikage or Sasuke, I don't have my Kage Super. I was thinking about it. What if I just pulled for my Kage Super instead, just to finish that out the way? But Edo Sasuke would help out in teams, especially Edo Hiruzen, and War and all this other stuff. So I kind of rather keep going for Madara and then finish my Kage Super. Besides, I lost count. I quit the game for 9 months. I don't know where I was at. I should be between like 9 to 10 rares, maybe even 11 rares. I just don't know. I just completely lost track, so I don't know how much it would take to actually finish it. And Konoha puzzle out here, like this event just gives like coins, I think, half the time. Mood scrolls actually, okay, that's a lot better. But anyway, the only reason why I recharged this event cycle. Alright, actually this is a real highlight of the video. I get a 3-star Kid Kakashi with 3 seal scrolls. Okay, I forgot about that. I pointed out last Tuesday. So yeah, this is the real highlight of the video, guys. Fuck everything else. Get ourselves 3-star Kid Kakashi, which you're only able to get him a 3-star if you have your first merge rewards and your second merge rewards. So, whew, 3-star Kid Kakashi. That's the highlight of the video. Alright, but recharge rebate, literally the only good thing about the merge. 8k coupons for 20k. Alongside Red Envelope, you get 4k coupons for 20k, so I'm at 3.6k coupons, 24k ingots, and this event is... It pretty much was so good that Red Envelope was Monday, and this ended up being, like, the last day is Monday too, because that was cutting it close, but that is the recharge rebate. I can hold on to all those coupons. Spending rebate as well, just did 13k to get the Shinobi advances. Or not Shinobi advances. What the hell am I talking about? Merge rewards, 5th gets me 200 coupons with no protection runes because they're right there. But yeah, last day of the merge came in clutch for that. So 12.12k or 12.2k. Jeez, I would. Claim rebate, 4.1k coupons from 20k, and I have 2,000 to send out. Now, I'll either end up giving them to the group. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. People will often do Red Envelope and exchange coupons with each other. My group is so active that I doubt I could have that happen, but I guess I'll keep on to it for now. Or maybe pick some favorites to get coupons whenever, I don't know. But there's 2,000 coupons to give out to the group. If you were to do 20k with basically yourself and one other person, and you both exchange this, you get an extra 2,000 coupons. That's like the shady way of doing it, but that's just how you play the game. And otherwise, okay. So stuff to go through quickly. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna go for that level 15 life. It's good, but I can honestly go back to it whenever. It's not really something I really need right now. And with the next refine rebate, I'll be able to make up for that 100 initiative, no problem. So Mamiya Boku wise, I can get 1 level. I think Kapow made it to map 13 and said it was like 184 per piece. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But I was going to... I first have to look at my inventory. There's a lot of stuff. So Lucky Cave Key Pack. That was the compensation one. This I'm still holding on to. I have these freaking packs for so long. I still have Ichiraku's ramen from last year. It says it expired October 11, 2017, but it's still in my inventory. It's pretty funny. 2 charm material packs. Get all these random level 3 runestones. Now with coupons, I'm hoping that Fukuroku Mara rebate is next week. and I can spend my coupons with 4,000 ingots to basically do the full 20k, get something good, and hold on to the last 20k. That would be really nice. I mean, next event cycle, I'm gonna either try to buy cave keys to do the rebate, whenever that comes, or to pick up like, I don't know, some ninjas I don't have probably. I don't know, like, I guess I just go for like ninjas and magatamas. I really don't care. Tactics pages. This is just the one that gives one each, which is only on the second merge. I'm saving stamina potions, but it's not as much that it's not enough to get you +6, which I am trying to save for out of Hiruzen when I need it. But yeah, I have 237 seals, which I need 264 for this rebate. 812 keys. Have some headbands for the next, or some charms for the next rebate. I have some unbound runes. Advanced refines right now. I have 152. Which the thing that scared me is when I bought these advanced level refine packs from Shinobi Feast, I didn't see them. Like I was checking at the top of the bag and I didn't find any. Then you look at the bottom and they're right here. So I'll be at over 500, which is good. For an advanced refines, it's honestly I feel like it's really cheap to get 400 for 10k. I would think at least like 500 would cost me 20k, and that's a lot cheaper. So 500 ready. I'm going for level 9s on my position 1, simply because I want to maximize the refine rebate. Now, as good as it could be to go from 7 to 10 at once or whatever, you save refines, but you lose out on pills. And the thing is that the rebate for every 500 gives you some refines anyway, and it always gives you 1 pill. So by the time you go from 8 to 10, which could take up to like 1250, worst case scenario, that is 2 rebates and a half. So that's almost 2.5 pills, which is already better than buying or than saving from the advanced refines you would get. So it is better to take your time with these rebates, just for the pills. But I'll have 500 ready for that. I have this gold essence, which I'm gonna just recycle. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna just balance out everything, I guess, at this point. My play with Sasuke is not even level 100, yo. I didn't even realize this shit. I was using him too. And I really can't, like, the reason why I want to do cave keys is because I want to raise everything up even further. I want to go plus ultra out here. I want to get more 10s and restack my position 1 again with everyone else's rune stones, maybe dropping my other ninjas to 6s. Because it's really all about who has that position 1, and after your position 1 really reaches that point where you can't increase almost anything without breaking the bank, you just start going position 2. It's literally position 1 and 2 that wins the game at this point. So that's taken care of. I have 159 protection runes. It's not gonna work out. This is a lot to do. But treasure tools is the last thing to do on the video. Okay. Like, I'm really just out of ninjas to really go for. I guess, like I'm gonna finish Yoni Minato if he's next events. Hopefully, it's just, like, Fukuru Kumara rebate and stuff I can finish. Like, that's really it. That's all I ask for with the next events. Because it's just, all those coupons will be put to good use. Otherwise, I'll be stacking 16k. But, that's really the only reason, that's really the only thing I liked about the merge, though. It's just the rewards. You also get yourself some Magatamas and the consumption rebate. Last year, this was brought up on Tuesday, but last year it was 100k spending rebate on the first merge events. It was like a year and a half ago. Pretty much like 1.0 days almost, or like 2.0 days. 100k spending. And it gave either a level 4 or level 5 Magatama. Like, no bullshit. If you go to my first merge video, wherever that may be, it's literally 100k for that kind of Magatama. That is filthy. Like, that is just wow. So when you think about it, things used to be a lot worse. It used to be a lot worse. But technically, if you count both of these ingots and coupons, I have 40k ready for whatever happens. I'm like, keep freaking getting sidetracked what to go for. I really want to finish this, but I don't want to buy seals. And yes, I could do the 200 and save 100, but honestly, it's way better to just go all like 264 into 300 and save the 30. Besides, I'm so close anyway, but there's just no way to get seals unless Great Plates is really lucky. But anyway, let's just go through this. Worst case scenario. Nah, like I honestly feel like I reached that point where I don't want to. Like my position 1 tool is good enough for now. I will definitely resume it after I balance everything else out, but you know my treasure tool is better than most people by a lot. So 15, 15, 14 seems good enough for me, and I will slowly balance everything else out. Now I've been doing two ropes and 2 gourds. I need to fix up my lineup. I'm not using the 3rd rope anymore because 3rd and 4th position always gets focused. So we'll need to... Actually, for this thing I keep it, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I need to make sure that the 2nd rope is the one with the defense up, and then I only have 2 gourds, so I'll level those up. Alright then. This is gonna... Always gets me every time I do it, but... I need to level up one of these things. And the biggest freaking scare every time you recycle the gold. It felt so good not having to recycle golds. Because you feed this shit in here. And it does not get you the level unless you fully level up. So you do that. And luckily you get 15 purples back, which is how much a gold essence is. So it's the same thing as if you were to convert, like 1 gold is 15 purples. But it still fucks with me every time because what if one day I do that and I don't get it back? So position 1 tool can finally rest. I should check everything else out just to see how far I go. But my other positions are pretty bad with stuff. So getting at least like level 5 on all the tools is what I want to do. And then I'll probably finish off the life and then maybe go position 2. That's what I feel like I should do. Because the stat boost is really nice. And my overall power is hurting because I'm only focusing position 1. So you have to go 3 purples to get yourself the level 5. Which it's not as much as the initiative, but more for the stats. Because you see how it really progresses. And that will be for pretty much 1 purple. So I guess I'll go for... Let's just go blues first. Basically get everything to 5. That's the goal. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to... I thought that was to 5. Nope. Okay, so go to 5. Ooh, it's gonna be a pretty nice battle power boost, I would say. Like, let's see. Right now, it's about like 300 BP for every level 5. And for the amount that you're really putting in, you know, purple that many purple essences is not too much of a problem. At least if you're spending. I should point that out. Okay, well, I don't know. I like this is the first time I'm going for everything but position 1. So it's oh, but in the 2nd rope, give 600 crit and another 600 injury, which is gonna be really fucking good. And I'll pretty much have stuff left over. Yeah, I will have purple essences left over, which is good. So the 2nd rope is all 5s. Gives you 500 initiative, 600 life, 480 crit, and 480 injury. You know, getting about 500 stats for 9 purples. It's pretty good. And that's pretty much for your entire ninja. So ropes or treasure tools are really good because eventually, at least it is. Getting 3k instead of 5k, it's like 3.5k life instead of 600. And all those injury, you know, 400 crit to 3000 injury, it really adds up. So that's why you want to stack all your essences into 1 tool until it starts costing way too much, which mine is almost at the point where it needs 2 gold essences to level up. So 3 purples exactly for level 5. Now the reason why I like doing 2 gourds is because you get extra defensive bonuses, which is really helpful, and it gives you control. And high control is something you really want to have on the ninjas who do get focused, especially for your backline. Like 3 and 4 for me always gets targeted. That's where your main is usually, and your other support ninja. So getting control up is really good, and this gives you 600 control. So I actually will be short 1. I should have done resistance and control, but alright, so I can get this to, yeah, so I used up all my purples. It's gonna be a good BP increase overall, and get the control up. I'll get the resistance to 5, and I'm going back on my position 1. Not gonna touch the last rope, but at this point I don't think I use the last rope. Well, initiative, defense, and resistance, control is whatever for Ninetales. But like 80, like 60 crit injury, it's not too much of a big deal. But yeah, I mean, I got like a 2k power increase from all that. From 147 to 149. And this is with a lot worse team. My team with Lightning Main would probably hit like 163k or something. So yeah, it's a 2k power increase basically. So I'd be 163k on the rankings. And overall, let's see, so a lot higher control. 6.4k. Why is this fucking control so low? Oh yeah, because this is the second position. He doesn't have the gourd. But yeah, you know, 3 and 4. I want to get it a lot higher, especially for my position 1. I want to get my combo and injury, or combo and control to 10k on position 1. That's what I want to do. So who knows what's gonna take. I think with the 2k cave keys and restacking, I'll get a lot closer. And for also like refines and charms would help out, I guess. So I think I also I already have the level. No, I don't have the charm. Let me see. But worst case scenario, all I have to do is get myself 3 more golden tools, or at least 2 more golden gourds, and recycle them if I ever want the purple essences back. But I should be fine. Wait, this is not position 1. So actually no, I need to get this, which will boost my combo and my control. So maybe I need to do critical. So I hope I can do critical next time around. If I'm sticking to the rebate, it's only 1 each, but the charm rebate doesn't give you anything but a level 5 rainbow Magatama, so that's kind of something that you could go off rebate. Just gives you some charms, it's not really too amazing. But we'll see how RNG treats me on the charm rebate, although definitely going for control will give me a 300 boost, plus it will scale even further with more higher level runestones. Same for combo, so I eventually want to get to that. But crit though, I could get so much more crit by doing this, so I'll have to do crit first. But that's going to be all for today's video. Tomorrow you guys will see some great Ninja War action. Hopefully Oasis fixes that Sunflower Covenant. I left the link in the description for the thread that Zama made on the forums. But yeah, that's all for this time. Actually, on the Sunday stream, I was talking about getting a new, like, what if I had a slogan? It would be the funniest thing in the world if I just start saying, "Stay free to play, guys," at the end of every video. I don't know. I don't know how you guys will feel about that, but anyway. It's ironic. It's ironic. But yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. Catch you next time. Stay free to play.